We live in a distracted generation. It hit me last Lord's Day when I found myself driving up the road here to the church last Lord's Day as I made my way. I saw a couple of young men walking beside each other, and I saw that one of those young men wasn't really speaking to his friend, but he was simply scrolling through his phone whilst he walked alongside his friend. And I thought to myself as I drove up the road, the devil has done a good job on that young man. And in that young man's life, he's filled that young man with distraction in order that the serious matter of his soul's salvation is either pushed to the back of his mind or never even thought about it by him. But that's what distraction does. It really causes a person to focus on the trivial rather than that which is important in life. As I did a little bit of research for tonight's message, I found that my conclusion that we live in a distracted generation is one that is even backed up by those who have no interest in the gospel or no interest in spiritual things themselves. For example, the BBC on their Bright Sparks page published an article with this title, "How Can a Distracted Generation Learn Anything?" The opening paragraph of the article reads as follows: "Today's students are so accustomed to constant stimuli from smartphone apps and streaming platforms that they cannot concentrate in class. Generation Z, ages 12 to 24, and Alpha, ages 0 to 9, were born into a world where algorithms keep them clicking, scrolling, and swiping at a frenetic pace." Dr. Jim Taylor, an author who wrote a book called Raising Generation Tech, he said there is a growing body of evidence that, yes, is not fully violated and could be argued against, but pretty clear evidence that technology, social media, immediate access to the internet, and smartphones are hurting kids' ability to focus. A young author by the name of Yajat Samara, he gave a TED Talk in the year 2021, and this was the title of his talk, "The Digital Demons, the Rise of a Distracted Generation." Undoubtedly, smartphones and computers and tablets and television, along with social media platforms like TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and YouTube, have all played a role in distracting the minds of men and women from thinking about the vital issues that are presented in the Word of God.